objects. Like, if it turns out that my chair is actually alive, am I suddenly a scumbag for sitting on it all these years?
Okay, so first of all, it is the most predictable thing in the world that Matt finds sympathy with Sid.
And I'll tell you this, I believe it.
Yes, I do actually think that treating your children to care and respect for the things they have been given is a good moral principle. Now, it's kind of a weird moral principle, but I think it actually matters. Let's put it this way. If I bought my son a toy, and my son promptly took it out into the backyard and
Team Deathmatch, the Phantom's favorite
I
sport.
would be a little mad. Also, Sid, like, destroys these toys in the most perverse ways.
3, 2,
This is like a
1.
creative
Take
genius.
out the hostile
He's
force.
repurposing an old phone to turn it into like E.T.'s machine that phones home.
Meanwhile, Andy forms very unhealthy fixations on his toys. Never does anything interesting or creative with them. And, like, there's nothing wrong with a child having a toy, but it's like, it's a bit... Okay, you're a little bit too old to be this attached to toys.
Barrier deployed.
Oh, so you think it is? Yeah, I think in the original movie it's like 6. Yeah, that's a bad thing. That's truly terrible.
Number 3, The Dark Knight.
Shut up.
Good film. It just isn't the masterpiece that people make it out to be. Without Heath Ledger's great performance, this movie wouldn't be remembered for anything in particular.
Oh, you mean one of the key roles in the film is Skywalker is a whiny teenager. He has to learn that he actually is important when he does his duty. Alec Guinness is awesome. Harrison Ford in these films is iconic. Darth Vader is probably the single greatest movie villain in history, particularly in Empire. Palpatine is another amazing movie villain. Yoda's an amazing character.
That's fine. Darth Vader is a 12-year-old boy's idea of a scary villain. Like, he's not actually menacing, and he doesn't create real tension. Like, if I'm in a room and Darth Vader walks in, I'm not...
New armament acquired.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not that
Hurts,
He
don't
would
it?
literally strangle Matt within the first second of meeting him.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not that scared. Again with the cake, the first thing I'm
Darth Vader walks in and force chokes him in the first 5 seconds of the film. As he does to the first rebel he sees when he walks into frame.
A bunch of 12-year-old boys watched those movies when they came out in the 70s and 80s and loved them, which is understandable. But then they grew up and they insisted
Not pick yourself up and punch back.
Nothing is as good as you thought it was when you were 12, okay? You were 12.
Okay, stop that for a second. First of all, how do I know that those movies are still great? Because my family still love them. And it's a weird take. It's like saying any children's movie you watched it when you were a child, still love them. You know, you have to watch like The Whales of August or something all day.
You all need to grow up. The answer is never. You hear me? Never ever.
That's a kill.
One of the great scores of all time, by the way. Okay, so he... What? So, terrible takes all the way around. There.
New armament acquired.
Oh, man. Well, I guess what? It's a different movie. I could do that with literally anything. You know, the New Testament without Jesus.
Cinema.
I thought. That's correct. Gotham City's a show. They have a...
We're different with the prison drama format, except sanitized. So Shawshank is the prison movie, but remember the like prison football movies, they're both massively overrated. Not even the best version.
You're on fire.
Their particular
Adapt.
subgenre, much
Phantom
less are they in
Steel
this
Bang.
conversation with the greatest movies of all time. I think the problem with Shawshank is that these movies are all racist. Okay,
so he's right about the plot. Obviously, the plot is basically uber religious but corrupt warded versus a bunch of really sweet and nice inmates who may or may not be rapists in the outside, but inside.
Reloaded!
He's right about that. That's a good critique. As a villain, it is a very, very effective film. And when he says that there are better versions of this in the genre,
No weapon.
Again, he's making an audacious claim. If he just wants to say Shawshank is overrated, I'm with him. If he wants to say it's one of the most overrated films of all time, I don't know, man.
Number 4, Toy Story. It's just not good. It's
sequels are better than the original.
The main problem with Toy Story is the villain. Sid is the supposedly evil child living next door in the first Toy Story film. But what is Sid's great?
Box armed.
Like, what did he do wrong? He takes apart his toys and reassembles them. This makes him a bad person? He didn't know.
New armament acquired.
So, how can you blame him? He thought they were inanimate objects. How can we blame him for his treatment of inanimate objects? Like, if it turns out that my chair is actually alive, am I suddenly a scumbag for sitting on it all these years?
Okay, so first of all, it is the most predictable thing in the world that Matt finds it.
Look at this.
Turret out.
Yes, I do actually think that treating your children very respectful of the things they have been given is a good
Defend
war.
the enemy team.
Now, it's kind of a weird law principle, but I think it actually matters. Because if I bought my son a toy, my son probably would get out that or I would be a little mad. Also, C, like, destroys these toys in the most perverse ways. This is like a creative genius over here. He has a repurpose it and phone turn it into, like, E.T.'s machine to phone tone.
You all, Andy forms very unhealthy fixations on his toys. He never does anything interesting or creative with them. Like, there's nothing wrong with a child having a toy, but it's like, it's a big deal. Okay, you're a little bit too old to be this attached to your toys.
We're losing. I promised it would be fit for work.
That's bad. That's a truly terrible.
Number 3, Dark Knight.
Shut the
No, it just isn't the best.
No weapon. Understood collateral damage is the cause of death.
Be remembered for anything in particular.
Oh, you mean one of the key roles in the film? Never heard, man. I could do that with literally anything. You know.
What to remember about this movie? Who cares about this movie except for that? It's by Batman movie standards.
I am down, but not out.
For example,
Yet.
how does the Joker wire an entire hospital with enough explosives to demolish it in 15 seconds without anyone
Something can be
knowing?
cracked and open any cold rooms after this.
Redemption. Now, this is not a bad film. It is, in fact, it's a pretty good. But cinematic.
We're on an acquired.
And Shawshank
They're on fire. Adapt. That enemy echelon is tracking with sonar goggles.
every character
Wrong outcome.
So Shawshank is to prison movies what Remember the Night to football movies. They're both massively underrated. Not even the best version.
Did you know Amazon has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every month? And here's how my name is everyday people no donate with this one simple method. And we're pretty good at it.
This is my
As a woman, do you encourage me a supervisor on the top?
or a mixed race, very liberal woman make her way in California politics. Just brutal, was it? Or a failure. It was probably the consultant's fault. They're to blame for her undeniable inexperience and inability to convey a single thought without circling a coconut tree until she eventually passed out. Or her reluctance to distance herself from the failed Biden administration, mostly because she's the current vice president of the United States, who's probably the damn consultants. And now we have an input on that. What do we even do with him? Maybe he'll join the Power Slam League. And what about Tim Walz? What will Tim do now that his weird political career seems to have come to a screeching halt? Will he haphazardly move with the wind outside a tire shop advertising good deals on alt-right good years? Will he run from angry, pitchfork-wielding townspeople scared of his sewn-together limbs and some Christ-like politics? Or will he just slide back into the Homer Simpson edge that is radical Minnesota politics, where he can once again have quiet down the city in the name of peace? The good news is, we're never going to know or care, because the decision to include him on the ticket to ignore swing state Governor Josh Shapiro because, Jew, will haunt the strange refugee from the latest season of Marvel forever. We'll get to more of this in a moment. First, as social unrest escalates in crime rate to climb, securing the safety of our families is more crucial than ever for everyone. Projectile using patented full-pierce technology, where the CO2 canister is only punctured on the first trigger pull, meaning your launcher is always at the ready. It's capable of incapacitating an attacker for over 30 minutes. It's accurate and effective at over 60 feet. No permits, no background checks, it's interstate travel on Daily Wire Plus, brought to you by Burnout. And it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. The elitist hosts were already showing their true colors. California governor and the human equivalent of Axe body spray Gavin Newsom posted on X, quote, California will seek to work with the incoming president, but let there be no mistake. We intend to stand with states across our nation to defend our Constitution and uphold the rule of law. Yes, nobody has upheld the rule of law like California. At least we know that Gavin Newsom will protect every hot, steaming dump found on every street corner in San Francisco. For law and freedom. And since the election results rolled in, New York City bartender AOC has taken to social media more than a Kardashian, advising her sycophants on what to do next, or how to properly feel free. We are the weird ones.
We are about to enter a political period that will have consequences for the rest of our lives. Donald Trump has talked about mystical people, madness.
To be fair, as a former bartender, AOC does know what drunk sadness looks like. She also knows that it's the sad drunks who give the biggest tips. And Hollywood, oh, our friends in Hollywood, they are outraged that literal Hitler will once again reign supreme. A city and industry known for its high moral standing and impeccable values is melting down faster than Chelsea Handler's face when she misses a Botox appointment. Christina Applegate posted, please unfollow me if you voted against female rights, against disability rights. Also, after today, I will be shutting down this fan account that I have had for so many years. This is sick. Worth noting, she apologized 6 hours later, and she's still on X. It appears she changed her mind once she realized that her taxes will be going down. Meanwhile, Cardi B, that brilliant woman, empowered, beautiful, posted in a now-deleted Instagram story, quote,
This is why some of y'all states be getting hurricanes.
well, who am I to doubt an expert climatologist who knows so much about things that blow? Listen, I know nobody is more relieved about Trump's win than Tony Hinchcliffe, but at least he's a comedian. Cardi saying the Republicans die in hurricanes because of how they vote seems kind of worse than anything he said. She did eventually calm down and stop the name-calling. Let's hope the next 4 years can be as positive as an offset was for Lady Test. And my favorite response that got from a celebrity, at least not yet, was from TikToker Lexi Babe. 3 B's, 3 Y's. You might want to chill on the coffee. And perhaps the burn. And perhaps the burn. 3 B's, 3 Y's. You might want to chill on the coffee. Babe. 3 B's, 3 Y's. Yeah, it was from TikToker Lexi Babe. 3 B's, 3 Y's. You might want to chill on the coffee. And perhaps the burn. Will not only take our freedoms, but leave behind a Blu-ray copy of Joker 2 that we will be forced to watch daily. It's true. They've been screaming about the falling sky, and now they'll just stare up at the clouds, wondering why things are so quiet and peaceful. Well, until they hear this resonating from the nearby parking lot. Godspeed, Lexi. Baby. Godspeed.
What's your worst essay grade? Probably like a 70. Worst essay grade? Probably like a 60%. Probably like a 70. Hey there, what movie do you want to watch? You gotta be a big thing to see that. I can't stand it.
What?
Backing you up.
Team Deathmatch. Sanitize the map. 3, 2, 1. Shoot the other guys until they're dead. All right, free gun. Packing new hardware. All right. requested. Stay out of my way. All right, free gun. Look out the trash. Packing new hardware. Bad news. You're burning. Fire up high. Packing new hardware. Bad news. You're burning. Back. All right, free gun. Bad news. We're winning, pal. Keep it up, Solos Yahoo.
Service disruption.
Nothing left burning.
Go make some friends.
Packing new hardware. When things get tough, remember your training. Apply the fire to the bad guys. Not the kids, nothing. But we're about to win. Hold on. Packing new hardware. crew got the job done.
Investiert.
Alright, boss, I got the girl. Thank you so much for being right now. Hello? Hello? No one here. What the? I don't know what this could be. I didn't order anything.
Jetpack.